Well, as we continue reading in 1 Samuel, it should not surprise you that we read the Psalms along with that. And that's because David wrote half the Psalms. And so in our chronological reading plan, it takes the Psalms and it matches it with the different parts of his life, interjecting them in the midst of the larger narrative. Now, he's been on the run from King Saul because Saul is seeking to kill him. And so today we look at several of these Psalms. We look at Psalm 7, 27, 31, 34, and 52. But today we're going to focus on Psalm 27. And I want to read to you Psalm 27, verse 1 through 6. Psalm 27, beginning verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom should I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Whom should I dread? When evildoers came against me to devour my flesh, my foes and my enemies stumbled and fell. And though an army deploys against me, my heart will not be afraid. Though a war breaks out against me, I will still be confident. I have asked one thing from the Lord. It is what I desire, to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, gazing on the beauty of the Lord and seeking him in his temple, for he will conceal me in his shelter in the day of adversity. He will hide me under the cover of his tent. He will set me high on a rock. Then my head will be high above my enemies around me. I will offer sacrifices in his tents with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Now in life, where does our confidence come from? And we see in this scripture today that our confidence comes from the Lord. Now, this word that we have today is especially meaningful to me. I don't have a grasp of this, and so I'm speaking to myself. And see, the Lord is our light. We see here in Psalm 127 and verse 1, Psalm 27 verse 1, that the Lord is our light. And so we don't need to fear when we're experiencing times of darkness. The Lord is our salvation, and we don't need to fear our enemies. We also see here in verse 1 that the Lord is our stronghold. And so we don't need to fear in times of weaknesses because he is our strength. The Lord, according to verse 2, is greater than our enemies. Any enemy we face, the Lord is stronger than. The Lord is greater than all these things, and our confidence has got to be based on him. I love what verse 3 says. Though an army deploys against me, my heart will not be afraid. Though a war breaks out against me, I will still be confident. And David could say that because he was in a cave because of the thought of Saul seeking to destroy his life and to kill him. His confidence was based on the Lord. And it all came from spending time with him. And that's where we can increase in our confidence as well. Verse 4 through 6 David gives this beautiful picture of him spending time with the Lord. And our confidence will be built the more that we spend our time with him. You can look for a lot of self-help books, a lot of therapists. You can look for a lot of things in life. And I'm not saying any of those things are bad. But the source of real confidence comes from the Lord. Join me again next time as we continue looking at the life of David.